Hi, it's Velvet here. Today, yes, it's me, VelvettB. We have a build, and this one is on the Garden Essence lot and is a household build for my Good and Evil base game Let's Play. I didn't have an inspiration for this build. Maybe I should have, because it was a bit of a tricky build, but I got there in the end. And this is for my BFF household. So in the original base game, there's actually the BFF household is on the slot. So my BFF household is a different BFF household, just to be super confusing. I like to be confusing, don't I? So my BFFs on the slot, you can sort of see them out the front there. They're having a build, they're watching the build happen. So we have Finnegan and Autumn. Now they're brother and sister, and Autumn has her boyfriend Colby. So they have a room together, and then Finnegan's best friend Jacqueline, she lives there with them, and they are. So Finnegan and Jacqueline are both sort of geeks and they love the indoors, whereas Autumn and Colby are the opposites and they love the outdoors. So I needed to work out a home that would reflect both of those things somehow. So it's going to have some good inside room and some lovely outside room. And the original house on this lot was a 3-bedroom 1-bath. Because I decided to keep each of these builds to as close to the original builds on the Willow Creek lot as I could, so having the same bedrooms and bathrooms and having the same amount of money to build it, which was 61,964 simoleons, I think was the value of this house. So that's how much I kind of had to work with, ish. So yeah, so the challenge of this build was, it ended up being the colours, oddly enough. So I will build this house and then I will show you the changes I made off camera, because I got to the end of this build and I hated the colours. I just hated them. I didn't like them at all, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I like the layout of the house and stuff. I think that worked, but the colours, I didn't like them in the end. So yeah, so you'll see me build this, and I will then go through and change all the colours. I'll keep the layout pretty much the same, I think. I don't think I change a lot in the interior. It's just really about the colours. So yeah, that's fun. And I had a lot of trouble with the roof. Yeah, I played with it off camera. I had to work it out off camera because yeah, it was a struggle, but I got there in the end. So you see here I'm sort of doing a chimney and doing a fireplace in this build. So that's nice. I think it's the first Let's Play build that I've done where I've done a fireplace. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, so I'm putting the lights in the pool, so we're going to have a nice pool, because we had a bit of money to work with. I mean, basically 60-odd thousand simoleons is a good decent amount. You can build something nice with that, and it's actually quite a big house, because there's a lot of space in this one, and I did quite a yeah, there's quite a lot of room because there's upstairs as well. So yeah, I think there's a nice roomy little build for these guys. So plenty of indoor room for the indoor people, and there's you know, a good garden, and this is going to be a barbecue area around the front. It took me a bit of fussing around to get that right with the flowers and stuff and what I wanted to do there. So I'm going with orange and yellow with the flowers. I went for a little theme there, and yeah, I think it's quite pretty with this sort of sunken barbecue area there, and just sort of filling in the garden with some extra flowers, make it all pretty. And yeah, so I'm going to put in the little sunken barbecue area. I fuffed around with that a little bit because I wanted to get the sort of table right, and yeah, that ended up changing a little bit. So you've got the barbecue in there. Anyway, so I went with blue for some reason on that. I don't know. Yeah, as I said, the colours weren't right, and I wasn't happy with them in the end. And I went with a little fence around the pool area. Safety, you know. Keep out the unwanted riffraff. But no, I just went a little fence around there and blue pool furniture, so I just went blue for that on there. So the BFFs, so they're a good family. So they're one of my good families in my Let's Play. So that's nice. So I can do some nice things. I'm just going to put some gates in so that they can head out the back, and they can go to the little community garden there, so they can pick some free vegetables and fruit and whatnot there, and then another gate through to the side area. So just getting those textures in place. And I was just working out like the backyard area, but I didn't have a lot of money to do a lot with the landscaping, so I was just sort of working out what I wanted to do there. So I'm doing a little planter for a tree. I'm just going to go there, and I thought I could make this like a little garden area, like an actual gardening area for gardening. Will go in there. So I'm just working out the interior of the house as how that's going to be laid out. So that there is the 2 bedrooms downstairs. So there's going to be 2 bedrooms downstairs and 1 bedroom upstairs. It was kind of a bit annoying because there's only 1 bathroom in this build, so I had to work out where I was going to put that bathroom, and it ended up going upstairs. So yeah, so I'm just working out the colours here, and I originally went with brown, so that's what you'll see here, and later you'll see what I actually ended up going with, which is something a bit lighter and brighter. There's a lot of brown options in the base game build, so sometimes it's hard to escape the brown, but yeah. So went with different colours and different textures. So went with brick, wood, and wood. So 2 kinds of woods there, and the darker brown brick, which I actually really like that brick. I used that on the Hardy house build for Mr. Enzo Hardy, our lovely athletic fella in our Willow Creek community. But yeah, I do take that away later. I mean, it's fine. I don't. Yeah, I ended up hating it for the color wise. For the color, it just ended up too dark, I think, for me, for what I wanted. So upstairs, the layout we're going with, that's the bedroom off to the right, and the bathroom off to the left, and then I actually put a gym in here as well. So back downstairs, I'm doing something a little bit unusual with the kitchen in this build, but we'll talk about that when I get to there. So getting the lighting in, I remember the lighting, so yay me. I'm very bad at remembering to put the lighting before I build. So that's the doors. So upstairs, bedroom, bathroom, and I don't think it's exactly getting it wrong. I put in a separate toilet. So it's not really, I think it's still 1 bathroom because there's no toilet in the other bathroom, so I think that's right. So I'm doing like a kitchen island around like a wall in the center there, and it looks like I had a little bit of trouble working that out, but I got there in the end. Oh boy, I just couldn't quite see where the corners were. So this is actually just the cheap counters. I was conscious of money and the fact that I have a bit of an issue with running out of money in these builds, so I didn't go anything too expensive. and you can see that sort of all built around that wall, which is quite interesting. Haven't done that before, so I thought that'd be something a little bit different. It's a really large kitchen area, but you know, it's a big household with four adults, and you never know, they might have some children and who knows what. So the kitchen is sort of like a family kind of area, but this is a large house, and so we're going to have a separate dining area as well. So there's lots of opportunities for socialization. That's a better way of saying it. So this is going to be the dining area here. Blue, going the blue and brown. I'm still thinking about that color palette here at this time. And then the living area, and there's going to be a little hallway going through there, and the stairs upstairs. I'm just doing the railing. So bedroom 1 and bedroom 2 downstairs. So Jacqueline and Finnegan are downstairs, so they're best friends and they're the geeks. And then upstairs we have the couple, which is Autumn and Colby, and they love the outdoors. So this bathroom, you see, I'm just putting in a separate toilet. I just thought that given the size of the bathroom and the size of the household, a separate toilet would just make so much more sense than having it in the bathroom, and then it just kind of clogs up the whole bathroom thing. Trust me, having a 1 bathroom household with 4 people is not fun. So this is going to be a really big bathroom. I actually ended up really liking this bathroom. But it did take a long time to figure out how I was gonna fill that space, because normally with bathrooms you don't have a whole lot of space. So yeah, it did take me a little while to work out how to get that space. So this is the master bedroom with the couple in it, and I went brown for their furnishing. So they've got a dresser and a computer, and I think I'm going to put a TV in as well. So they've kind of got like a little self-contained room, which is great when you've got flatmates, right? You want to be able to just hang out in your room and be away from people. So back to the bathroom, and I'm just working out what the layout's going to be and how to fill the space, because it's just like there's a shower, a bath, and the sinks. What do you fill the space with, right? So yeah, so I'm just working that out, and I've even got like a little nook here. Like I could make them into a laundry if it wasn't Basegame, but it was. So yeah, I actually really like the little 5 robes, and there's 4 people. Oh well, 1 for guests, I guess. And I'm just putting in some towels and stuff, but yeah, I think that changes a bit later. And laundry basket. So I did kind of want to make that like a little laundry area, but yeah, I don't have the washer or dryer to make that official. So yeah, I wanted to just break up the floor a little bit, so I put a platform for the bath in there, which I thought mixed it up, and I'm just sort of decorating the bathroom a bit as I'm working out. I've still got quite a bit of space around the front there, so I'm just sort of working that out a little bit as to what I'm going to do there. So I thought plants might be quite nice, you know, brighten up the bathroom and just do a nice little display there, or pretty up the bathroom a little bit. And I'm going to do, like, just to mix it up, a different flooring in that spot. So it really breaks up the space, I thought, having the raised platform for the bath and having a break in the flooring pattern as well. So yeah, here's my bedroom for my main couple, my lovely Colby and Autumn, my little outdoor people. So it's in the brown brick, because I had the roof connected to the room. I had to kind of stick to the same color as the outside there, but that's okay. I think it actually ended up working out okay in the end, and I actually went with a more modern with the Retro Luxe cream beige kind of wall here, and I'm just sort of putting in some actual proper lighting into the bedroom and the upstairs and the gym. So the gym had just a treadmill and a punching bag in there. It's not particularly roomy, but it is functional and does what it's supposed to do, so that's good. So I'm just going to work on the downstairs bedrooms there and get some lighting in. Look at that money go. So I'm really low on cash now, so I'll probably have to start deleting things because, you know, once again I've run out of money. Fabulous. I don't know. I think that pool shrinks quite a bit. It does. Watch the pool shrink as I run out of money. Hilarious. Yeah, anyway, so I'm just getting the windows in, and this is going to be a little computing nook. I believe I realised at some point that was supposed to be a fireplace chimney, so I changed that. Oh, you know, you start the build and you sort of get it in the zone, and then you forget what your plan was when you started. I suffer from that a lot. So I'm going with blue in the bedrooms downstairs for Jacqueline and... was it Jacqueline? Yeah, Jacqueline and Finnegan. And adding in some decorations. I might have to go a little bit plainer, I think, due to money concerns, but we'll see how we go. And yeah, just getting some basic decorations in there. So some a beautiful bright rug for the dining area and some plants to brighten that up. And I'm working at the wallpaper here, so yeah, blues, and changing the rugs to whites. Bright blue to match the dining room, and through here with a grey rug. And the chess set, you know, because that is an essential part of the household. Good for upskilling. So yeah, so just working out the lounge here, and yeah, so yeah, I did eventually work out that I needed a fireplace there and not a computer, but I definitely needed to have at least a couple of computers in the house for my geeks. So that was my little garden area there around the back with some colourful flowers, but I remembered that I wanted to go with an orange and yellow theme. So ended up changing that at some point. So just having a wee check around the house, see what we've got there, and I'm basically out of money, but that's okay. So yeah, so I think this is where, no, I didn't realise. Okay, so that's my basic layout of the house, I think. Through here, and I'm going to have a wee look upstairs, see what's happening here. So yeah, so that's all sort of quite dark with the browns and stuff. So, and the brown carpet. So as I was looking around, I was kind of like, I'm not so happy with the darkness of it all. I wanted to lighten it up because I felt they were young. It's a young Sims in there, so they're going to want something lighter, brighter, a bit more modern, and I thought something, yeah, lighter and brighter. As you see, the pool shrunk quite a lot during this build, and yeah, that was my thinking on why I changed the colours. Really, is just for the people. Yeah, here we go. So we're going to have a look around. So I went with a grey brick and a grey roof, trimmed in white, and with the bright yellow and orange in the garden, and I went with yellow furniture in the garden as well. It was lighter, brighter, and I think it gives it a more modern look altogether, and it, yeah, definitely suits my characters better than the darker colours. I feel the darker is more masculine, or it can be for the older Sims. So you see here I've gone with the yellow in the barbecue area with the seat and the table and stuff there. So yeah, I felt a lot happier with those sort of lighter, brighter colour scheme. I think that worked so much better. So in the interior, I changed the floor, but kept a lot of the walls. I went with a grey in the kitchen and the lighter blue, and the lighter blue and the cream beige in the dining area with pops of blue there, and so much more lighter in the area. And I remembered to change to a fireplace in the chimney. Oh my gosh. So I don't know about you, but I thought that looked so much more modern, a lot more area, and as I said, I didn't really change much except the colours. So in the bedroom, lighter colours and brighter for Jacqueline's bedroom here, and I mean I kept that a lot the same, but just fixed the colours. And upstairs in the main master bedroom, I went with the grey brick, and I think that works so nicely with the brown. I actually kept all the brown furniture and stuff in here because I thought that worked really nicely with the lighter grey and a lighter floorboard as well. And you see the lighter floorboard through here and the grey walls, and I just lightened it up through the gym, and it's the little toilet area, all greys and whites with the beige, and yeah, pops of blue. I felt that just worked so much better, and I changed that changed that little laundry area. And I just really like that bathroom. I think it turned out really nicely with all the light colours and the brights. And yeah, I think it's time to say bye to the BFFs, but you can subscribe to my channel. You can check out the build on the gallery, VelvettB, Pinterest, VelvettB Sims, and you can follow me on Twitter, VelvettBYT, to keep up with my latest news. And I really hope you liked my video, and leave me a comment, and hey, maybe you could subscribe. Love you, bye!